Hello, Jen here. So today I have week 3 of my project life for March. Some of these cards I already had done from a crop that I went to in October. So I'm sorry I don't have the process for those ones. Whenever I had a quiet moment or I was kind of lost for inspiration with a layout, I would just pull out a few of my project life cards and work away on those. So some are done throughout the next few months. So that's just a picture of my daughter playing with some watercolors. And I put a wood veneer camera down there. And I just have a little piece of washi tape, pink washi tape in the back, so that there's a little bit of color in that open hole. Then here is a photo of me and my son. He loves to take selfies with me. And I'm just going to use this wood veneer speech bubble from Stampin' Up! And pop that down there. And I'll come back to that card because I know it needs something else, but I'm not sure what. And then I'm going to go up to that top card. And I end up turning this one into two 4x3s. So one is a picture of my cat in a box. The kids made her a little cat bed because she kept trying to crawl into their leprechaun trap. So they made her her own bed in a box. And then the other one is a picture of the rainbow colored soap that you get at the car wash because my kids absolutely love that and I always end up taking pictures of it. So I thought that I would throw it in here. So I'll just use some washi tape down the middle of the card to give it a little bit more definition so that you can tell it's two separate stories and not part of the same thing. And I've put some wood veneer on one side and just another little label on that side. And then I'm going to come back to that yellow card because I know it needs a little bit more. So I found some washi tape that has the right color blue, and I'm just going to put that at the top and the bottom of the picture. I'll just rip it in half because it's pretty wide and put that there. And then I'm going to look for some pink as well. And then that way I've pulled in both colors. So here's the pink. The pink. I always do this too. If I have those little bits left over, I usually try to find a space that I can put them in. It just throws the color into another place on the layout. So there's those two colors now onto that yellow card. And I like that a little bit better than just the plain yellow by itself. And the last thing I'm going to do is find some of these enamel dots. And these are freckled fawn. I think they were called dewdrops. They're a couple years old. And the blue and the pink work really nice. They match nicely. So I just sprinkle those around and put one inside that camera. And then I have some My Mind's Eye yellow. It's not quite the right yellow, but I'm just using the really tiny ones, so it's hard to tell. But I just wanted some yellow to go on some of those pink and blue cards. And then I remember that I have these shapes, and I had two little hearts that were the right color blue, so I decided to put those onto that card as well. And they're really cute. I think those came from My Mind's Eye as well. And then to finish off this layout, I just want something up in that top corner of that filler card. So I pick the asterisks, and then I see a geotag, but it was just the wrong size. So I go with the asterisks. And then to add just a little bit more, that little piece of gold is actually the cutout from inside some glasses that also came in this die pack or die cut pack. It's just, I don't know if they have a specific name, but it was just a heap of like 162 die cuts, and they're all gold from my mind's eye. So that little cutout piece was the perfect size to get 3 little hearts out of that punch. And there is the left side of the layout. So now on to the right side. I didn't have any of these cards done, so I'm starting from scratch. So I'm going down to the bottom. I don't know why, but I tend to always do my 4x6 cards first and then move to my center cards. So I just had that white and gold circle, and I put half on that card, and then I knew I wanted to use the other half. So I'm just going to put it up on this card of me and my friend. We're at Crop and Create. And now I'm looking for a few more things to scatter around. So I know I want wood veneer because I had that on the other half of the layout. So here I find the star, and that's just a little, it just looks like a tab of a file folder. That's from Stampin' Up! And then I found that little chipboard that says hello, and it's the right color blue. It's really pretty. And then this is, that frame around my daughter's face is actually scalloped like a stamp. And that too, I think, is from Stampin' Up! Then I found this gold butterfly, and you saw me put a little banner down at the bottom that says great. So I'm going to glue all of those things down. And just making sure that that one sticks. And then I'm going to journal right on top of my picture that I love my cozy shoes. We had such a crazy winter last winter. Very atypical for our area of Canada. So my winter boots were too heavy and too warm to wear. So I had to find some cozy shoes that were the right style to wear in the winter. And then here is just my kids in the pool. So my 2 sons are in the hot tub, my daughter's in the pool. They actually came and stayed at the hotel with me when I went to Crop and Create because my daughter had a dance competition in the same town that Crop and Create was in. So we all went together and had a nice family vacation. I scrapbooked, and they went to the zoo and did their dance competition and got to hang out with Daddy, so it was lots of fun. So I'm just putting some of that black and white washi tape that I used on the other side onto this card as well, just so that it balances it out a little bit, because it's the only thing that has that striking black color. And then this card is a picture, a whole group photo of all of the ladies in my scrapbooking group that were able to make it to Crop and Create. And this one is a photo of my workspace. And I'm going to put that folder tab wood veneer on that one. So nothing too complicated. I think that was a photo of, I don't remember. Trying to think. Oh, I think it was a group photo of our table. All of the ladies that were able to sit at the same table. So I have those 2 little banners there at the bottom of that one. It was a great table to sit at, so that's a good banner. It's very fitting. And then here's that photo of my friend and I. And because I used this washi tape on the yellow card on the other side of the layout, I'm going to use the same washi tape on this side as well. So again, that kind of creates some balance between the 2 sides. And then up here in the top, I have some pictures of Vicki Booten. She was doing a make and take, and she was trying to think of something witty to write on the make and take that she made for me. I asked for her autograph. I was totally fangirling. So I just got a picture of her thinking and then writing her autograph. So I took that picture. So I thought the star was a good fit for her, and then this really pink, really pretty gold butterfly, because the actual Make and Take itself had butterflies on it. And then here are some labels. One's in the blue and one's in the pink. Again, just trying to keep those colors flowing throughout the whole layout. Now here with this card, it gives me a little bit of grief. I kind of didn't know exactly where I wanted to go with it. So I do the black and white washi tape to break it in half, because again, it's two obviously different photos, so I wanted to make sure that you could tell. And then I kind of didn't know what to do from there, so I just keep cutting and cutting and cutting, trimming the photos down until inspiration hits me. And then, of course, it does hit me as soon as I glue them down. So I kind of get them stuck on there. And then I realize that they're just really lost, especially the one with all the watercolors in it. There's so much yellow in that picture that it gets lost in the gold. So I decided to look for maybe another card or a piece of scrap paper that has the pink in it, so that I can pop that photo up again. And I just happened to find this card, which on one side is a nice hot pink. It says love on it. I think it might actually be from the same collection, but I'm not 100% sure. I think this is all the Dreamy collection that I'm using, or the Dreamy core kit. And then on the other side, it has that blue, so it was perfect. So I'm going to turn it and use the blue side for that picture. So one picture is me playing with some watercolors, and the other picture is from my time hop where it's the dinosaur coming out of the TARDIS. And I will take every opportunity I can to throw some Doctor Who into my layouts, so I did. There's really no other reason for it to be there. And then again, I sprinkle around some of these enamel dots. I'll do the same two colors off of this pack, and then some more yellow from the other pack. These are like never-ending enamel dots. The pack just keeps going and going, so definitely a good investment. And then here are some more of the yellow ones. And of course, I run out of the small size and the medium size, because those are the ones I always use first. So I have to go find another pack. And I find, again, the yellow is slightly off, but that's okay. You can't really tell. There's so much going on that unless you're paying close attention, you're not going to notice that the shades are slightly different. And then that's it for the enamel dots. My last finishing touch is that I'm going to sprinkle some sequins on those two cards, so the one on the bottom right and the one on the top left. And I just pick some light pink ones and then some teal ones, and I just spread them out all over. I just thought it was nice to have something to make them a little bit different from the rest of the layout. And I don't know where I got these sequins from. Oh, you know what? I actually do. I bought these as little packages from a bead store. So they were pretty cheap, and I still have tons and tons and tons of them left, so I'm trying to get them all used up. And I absolutely love the way these colors look on this craft card, between the gold and the butterfly and the pink and teal. It's just, oh, it's a beautiful card. I'm so happy with the way this one turned out. And that is it for my layout today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy scrapping. Bye.